I thought this day would never happen. We're in the Florida Keys. It's a dream I've had since I saw that first Bruce Hornsby music video.
So we finally get to see what life in the Keys is all about. But before we dive into island life, let's take a look at how we got here, because they say getting here is half the fun. It's official. Beach mode is on! So it's beach here! Hey everyone, we're Mike, Deb, Bella, and Boo Boo with Love for Travel TV.
And our road trip to the Florida Keys
was 2,400 miles,
19 days,
7 states, and 10 stops. We left Mesa, Arizona in our RV with our Jeep in tow. We camped overnight in New Mexico, outran storms in Texas, survived a full-on love bug invasion in Louisiana, tracked down the cheapest gas we could find. Okay, not cheap, but the least painful option on the route.
Right.
And even drove past the site of our RV accident from 3 years ago. 1 week on the road felt like a month.
Yeah. Then we made an unplanned detour, and honestly, it turned out to be one of our favorite stops. We spent 3 days on the Texas Gulf Coast on Bolivar Peninsula meeting up with family. If you're RVing in this area, there are a lot of parks to choose from. But one that should be at the top of your list is the Palapa RV Beach Resort. I loved the second-story Palapa pool and deck, perfect for morning coffee overlooking the Gulf. There's even private beach access, and yes, it's extremely pet-friendly. On our last day, we took Bella on her very first ferry ride across the Bolivar-Galveston Ferry.
Pro travel tip. You can actually take your RV across the Bolivar Galveston ferry.
And spend some time exploring Fort Travis. Now let's talk real RV life for a second. I spent an entire day trying to find a reasonably priced overnight stop near Destin, Florida. And maybe it's just me, but paying $60 and up for a quick overnight just to sleep feels a little excessive. But then I found Sapphire Island just off of I-10. Not actually an island, but more like a peaceful forest campground. They have pull-through sites, super quiet, and just $44 a night. That's what I'm talking about.
Pro travel tip. Our go-to apps are RV Life and Gas Buddy. Total lifesavers. Next up, Cedar Key. It's definitely a trek to get there. And when we visited, they were still recovering from back-to-back hurricanes, Idalia and Helene. From there, we headed to Newport Richey. Spent a week with family, tried local restaurants, enjoyed some absolutely incredible Florida sunsets, and just slowed down to enjoy life for a bit. I didn't have any squids.
Our final stop before the Keys, Chokoloskee Bay RV Park, just outside Everglades City. What a hidden gem. This, my friend, is a fisherman's paradise. And that's our road trip to the Florida Keys.
If you want some more details on the RV parks or travel apps that we use,
Drop us a comment below. We're happy to share.
Now grab your mask and snorkel.
Because we're doing
30 keys in 30 days.
Thanks for watching.
Until next time.
Safe travels.